Stephen Daffler. I work at Koenig Equipment. I've been here 15 years. I'm the senior lead service technician, and I do several things here besides do repairs. I assist new technicians in learning and diagnostics, answer customer phone calls, and if they have problems, I can try to diagnose over the phone, schedule service and pickup, that sort of thing. Assist the parts department if they have an issue with trying to find the correct part. So do quite a few things here, and it's been a good job for me. It hasn't really changed. I don't deal with the public face to face a great deal. I might see one customer a day at the most. The customer's no longer allowed in the back portion of the store, and we have to go out into the parking area and greet them out there and take precautions as needed. So that has changed. But overall, the business flow and the quantity of business and that sort of thing really hasn't changed too much. There has been some of that. There has been quite a bit. I've got our regional manager. He's not sure. He's not testing positive, but yet he's going to start. He can work remotely. There's a lot of those folks that don't impact the customer, directly day to day, that they have done that. And then also we've had to utilize some of those folks to backfill stores that have a large absenteeism. So if you have a store that gets, like we had outbreak of 4 people at the same time, we try to use some of those management level folks or bring folks from other stores. Not office hours didn't really change. Our workload didn't really. In fact, our workload, if anything, has increased to the point where we're working as many hours as we want. But again, I think part of that is staffing. If we had additional employees, I think we could go back to our typical traditional hours of 8 hours a day. But right now we're working anywhere from 8.5 to 10 hours a day if we can, because we're just so far behind. And this as spring rush comes on, it'll just get worse. So it always seems to be about the number of employees. And we're no different. We are in desperate need of additional employees. Offering some attractive benefits to try to lure additional. We go to high school job fairs. We're trying everything we can think of to increase employment. It's just been tough. Yeah. Well, I think obviously at our church we had to take a lot of precautions. As far as there's social distancing, and there's no handshaking, and there's mask wearing and a lot of hand sanitizer and a lot of things like that. And then we used to go out, to dinner or go to places and we just stay at home. So I think that's where the pandemic has hit most people the hardest. They're just not being as social as they were prior. And even with family, if you go to you got grandchildren and there's a football game or color guard or something, you got to take all these extra precautions when you go to see that.